What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Everything Aquarium, back with another aquarium video. Oh yeah, look at, you can see a good reflection in there. Anyways, check out these guys here. These are the topaz cichlids. You've seen these guys before, but now I have some rainbow cichlids to go with them. There's a guy with some good color right there. See if I can lock on here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's some good color on him. He's really shining. But anyways, those are the topaz cichlids and rainbow cichlids. Got 3 of each in this 40-gallon breeder that you guys have seen before. Was pretty well neglected, so I just recently cleaned it up, and this is what it looks like after so. It's in pretty good shape now. Water quality is pretty good, and they're living their life. They haven't decided to breed yet. I'm hoping they will soon. I would love to have some babies of these guys because they are rare, almost extinct in the wild, matter of fact. So yeah, that'd be awesome if I get that going. So I did a water change with a little bit of a cooler temperature water, and see what happens. It's only been not even 24 hours, so we'll see how those guys hold up. But anyways, this tank setup is, it's got a Fluval 206 on it with a huge sponge filter, as you've seen plenty of times before, and a Eheim, what is that, a 125 watt heater with a little circulation pump just to kind of circulate that heat around, and just some wood and some rocks. They ate all the live aquascape in there. They were not dealing with plants at all very well. Kind of just ate them, and that's that. These guys are real close to convicts, so they're pretty rough. I had to really take my time, I guess, introducing these rainbow cichlids here, because I was nervous they were going to just immediately kill them, which they did fight a little bit. But other than that, they've kind of settled their ways, and they take their own sides. You know, they'll nip at each other's tails every now and then if the one gets too close. But yeah, other than that, everything's good with that. I'm going to do a 2-for-1 video today as well. Show you this one, and I'm going to head over to the 20-gallon water box cube. Show you a couple fish over there, a couple new additions, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. So here's my water box cube 20. Planted, of course, as always. Not in the best shape. Good water parameters and everything. I just have not been taking care of the plants the way I should. I'm really just a believer in kind of just letting things go and find the equilibrium and work themselves out. That's really how you're going to get a good tank, you know, with high quality plants. At the end of the day, is when you get that perfect medium happiness to everything. Anyways, with that being said, I do have a little bit of an algae problem, which I do have a clown pleco, which he doesn't do much because he's very small. You can actually see him right down in there. I'll zoom in a little bit. Very tiny. Then I have an albino ancestris, which takes care of most of the issues. Got 2 yo-yo loaches in here. See if you can see him right in that wood there. And I have 1 black neon tetra that was from a long time ago. He just kind of hangs out in here. And then I have 4 keyhole cichlids. Yes, I know it's a little bit overstocked, but if I showed you the amount of media I had in that built-in filtration, you would be surprised. There's enough media in there for a 40-gallon breeder tank itself, if not a 55-gallon tank. I'm sure it would be just fine on a light stock. Anyways, enough about that. Yeah, so I got 4 of those keyhole cichlids. You can kind of see 1 back in there right now. They're still a little bit shy, just because I've only had them in here for about 3 or 4 days now. You can see that albino ancestris hanging out on the back of that stump as well. There's 1 there. And then I got a couple back in there too. You can see them kind of hanging out right back there. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. It's coming along. Everything's just staying steady like it always has, and it's working its life through, and we'll see where this tank goes. I'd like to rescape it soon, honestly, just to do something new. I can't ever stare at the same thing for too long or I get bored. I'd really like to take everything out and just completely redo it. I don't like the red. I want to do something darker, you know, black or maybe a dark brown, but I'm not a big fan of the red with the lava rock. Yeah, it's really got a lot of beneficial properties to it, you know, such as holding beneficial bacteria, obviously, part of your nitrogen cycle and so on and so forth. That helps out, but I just don't like the color. I can get some black lava rock if I look hard enough. They sell it quite prominently in stores around me, so I just got to get to doing it, and that's as simple as that. So anyways, that's about it. I just wanted to make this video for you guys so you could check out what's been going on lately. Everything's pretty good. Let's go over to that 55 gallon and check out those Geophagus. Alright, so here we are over at this 55 South American tank. And as you can see, I got some pretty big Geophagus feni in there. I got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 smaller ones, which are my original ones that I purchased from, let's see, I think it was Imperial Tropicals down in Lake, what is that? Lakeland, Florida, I think is what it is. And then along with that, we have 4 Colombian tetras, and then there is a small lemon drop pleco in there somewhere. He keeps the tank looking pretty good. This obviously hasn't turned out to be very much other than just a natural ecosystem. They've kind of eaten everything, or everything has died off. I don't have very good water for plants, and in this tank it's a bigger scale, so I'm not doing as much to it as I probably should. But most of the things are still alive. I have a what is that, Amazon sword in there, and then I got some type of Anubias up there, some coffee mixed in with that, I can't remember what that guy is. But anyways, so I had 3 of the 5 original Sveni die on me. Probably just because I wasn't taking care of them properly. I don't know if I wasn't feeding them right. Something happened. I wasn't really sure what went wrong. Did a water change poorly? I'm not sure. Anyways, cool story is I found these guys. Somebody was giving them away on Facebook, all 3 of them. And these guys are about 6 inches minimum. The smallest one, probably this one here, is about 6 inches. For all 3 of them for $60, which is a great deal. If I ever decide to get rid of these, I'll be able to sell them, you know, $60 a piece to somebody, which is still a pretty good price. I see these guys go for over $100 all day long at this size. So anyways, with that being said, that's pretty much that with this tank. Nothing's really changed. I haven't lost any other fish besides those. Oh, the Gymno Geos. I had to get rid of those guys. They weren't working out very well. They kept getting into it with either the tetras or the bigger Geophagus. So I had to rehome those, and yeah, that's what happened to those guys. We'll go over to 75 and take a quick look, and we'll wrap up after that. Here we are at this 75, I guess, Foster tank, if you want to call it that. These are all just random fish. There's nothing really too special in here. I do have a nice pair of Australian rainbows, though, which you've seen those guys before. This tank's getting a massive water change right now. It was very well neglected for a couple months. Everything has been really in this room. But everything's got a water change, so this is the last one I'm doing, and we'll be all cleaned up. I just got to put the filter media back in there. This clown loach right here isn't looking too good. He's super skinny. No, that's not it. Those are bubbles on him because I'm doing a water change. And I don't know what's going on with that. He's just not eating or something. I guess I don't know. I got to really pay more attention. But everything else in here does pretty good. I got those 4 Daniels still swimming around. I lost all my Cories, unfortunately. I lost my 2 original female rainbows that I had for the longest time. They were old. The Cories and the rainbows both died at the same time. I was losing like 1 every day, so I guess they were right at the top of their lifespan that they were going to live. And yeah, that's what happened to those guys. So I'm just kind of letting these guys live out. Going to do their thing, see if I can't rehome some of them. And then I'm going to get those Geos swapped over to the 75 and rescape this whole thing and do something else with that 55. That's my plan. And we're going to go with that. Just got to wait and get rid of these guys and see what I can make out of it and kind of come up with some ideas. Leave some comments down below on what you think would look good in this 75 gallon, because I'm really open to anything. I don't have my mind set on too much. You know, if I don't find anything by the time I get rid of all these guys, then I will just put the Geos in here. But my mind's open to anything. I'd like to do something cool. My mind's everywhere. So you guys let me know what you think down below. And hey, leave a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys want to do. It helps me out a lot. Thanks for, where are we at? About 600 subscribers now. Man, that's really something. I never expected to get there, especially with the lack of videos I've been posting lately. So thanks a lot for that, you guys. I really hope you enjoy my content, and let me know what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.